All right, beautiful people. We got our boy nastyc in the building, man. Another reaction. He just dropped a brand new song called Head Up 2.0. Interesting title. I've never seen that before. And he's featuring the Soweto choir group or whatever they call it. So we're gonna check it out. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button, like the video. Check out the previous stuff that I did on nastyc, by the way. Like he's been up to like some decent stuff recently. So if you haven't, check him out. Other than that, let's get it, man. This is nastyc, Head Up 2.0, featuring the Soweto Gospel Choir Group. Let's get it. Oh, yo, the visuals are sick, man. I love how like they're settling you into this music video or just like the song, because this is my first time hearing this song anyway. So I'll say video on the song itself. I love how everything is just like settling you in, rather than like pick up right away. So that's hella dope, man. Anytime nastyc drop a music video, it's always gonna be a movie. That's one thing that we can all agree on, man. If you haven't seen his content, you're missing out on what I'm saying. But if you have, you know.
I was just sitting in the back of the bus. Now I pull up in a demon.
Yeah. I was sitting in the back of the bus. Reference to Rosa Park, always being limited to just only, a certain specific spot to be in. And then he pulled up on a Beamer. Man. This nigga knows how to write, okay? He knows how to write. And he can sing, he can rap. Like, he can essentially do everything you need from different sort of like artists, but in one. You get me? So, shout out to this nigga, bro.
I'm telling you that to show you how crazy your life could change if you believe it. I know it gets hard to maintain sometimes. I seen it.
Yo, Loki, it's kind of making me a little bit what is it called? Proud of this nigga, bro. Because like from what I've seen him is like through his music video, he's just maturing, as time goes by. Like that's one thing that as you keep watching him, you realize, and that's what I'm seeing from this guy. Obviously he still drops his content and everything, but like just like the way he presents himself, you can see like the growth in his like personality and just individually, you know what I mean? And it's pretty sick. You just have to appreciate it and admire like you've been following this dude like that, bro. He's just talented and he's been growing throughout it, so
you gotta keep your head above the water, stay calm and keep dreaming. No matter what they say, yeah. Gotta keep your head up. No matter what they say, yeah. Keep your head up.
Yo, that shot goes crazy. But what I was gonna comment on was that jacket and the sweater that he's wearing over his shirt or his tee underneath. Tough as hell, bro. The color theme around it and it also looked like a shade of like somebody's face. Hella dope. The creativity behind this is like out of this world, bro. But then again, like I mentioned at the beginning of the music video, that's nastyc for you. Like anytime he drop a content, especially a music video, he gotta deliver with it too. So, hey man.
No matter what they say, gotta keep your head up. No matter what they say, yeah, keep your head up. Keep your head up, young.
Okay. I figured he will start rapping now, but like I was like, yo, are we just gonna stay in this melodic, kind of vibe throughout the song? But it wouldn't make sense. It's nastyc, bro. I'm trying to hear him rap and all that shit, as he still deliver this useful message, about like being still optimistic about the future and what the future holds for you, right? But I'm trying to see him rap, bro. Last time I listened to him was the one that he was featured on a song with what's the other guy name? Forgot it. Shit, I forgot it. Never mind.
Yeah. Come rain or sunshine, I'ma keep on pushing.
Yeah.
I'ma let these people keep on talking, let them keep on looking.
Yeah.
They don't know my struggle, they don't know why God put me where he put me.
Yeah.
And as long as I get to wherever I'm going, I won't care how long it took me. And I won't hate no man for being.
That's crazy. That's like the wave that he's always been on. Like if you listen to any of his song, he's always been like, I'm gonna be about my business and what get me going, Like I'm gonna stay in my own lane, do my own thing. And if that's how I make my own end meets, that's what I'm gonna do, I gotta do what I gotta do, As long as I'm not super focused on what you think or what I could have done. Like, nah, bro. He's always been about that business, so you gotta respect him, man. He's being consistent with it.
Being on his grind, that's just not the vibe. That's just not what I do with my time. Let that nigga try, let that nigga win, let him fly. If you wonder why, his success is not a threat to mine, cause I'm still.
I could be mistaken here, or like, you know, reading too much into it, but I feel like him saying let him fly as in like sending him to heaven and all that shit, like, I could be wrong. But sometimes this nigga be talking about that life, you know what I mean? Like he could be mixing it in with the lyrics and all that shit, and like it might seem like just a word that he's saying, but sometimes he actually does mean it. Okay? I could be wrong, but that whole theme right there and the scheme of that music video right there, dope as hell.
Win, let him fly. If you wonder why, his success is not a threat to mine. Cause I'm still right here getting it 100 ways. Still keeping it 100,000. Heartbroken in 100 ways.
Hey, that goes again to show like you can never compare their success with yours, you know. They can be successful however they are successful, you know. It still doesn't take away from what you're doing and how you're successful, you know. Everybody have success in their own ways. You just cannot let other people feed into your own like doubts and shit like that, and then it become more like, oh, they're doing better than me, so I'm shit, you know, type of vibe. Just let them be their own, you be on. Man, this nigga, whenever he talks, bro. That's the thing about it.
Mind moving at 100 miles. You might see me on stadium stage. I come from the underground. I done bought about 100 planes. I done walked in 100 towns. If I want shit, I hunt shit down. I thank God that my heart still pounds. Trying to balance this life like symphony, but it's made of 100 sounds. You're supposed to want the best for me. Why would you?
Bro, this nigga, bro. Nastyc. Yeah, this nigga's nasty, bro. Like, when it comes to, like, that pen, lyrically, I feel like nobody can touch him, bro. Like, he's up there. If you had to mention some of them, he's up there. If you've listened to him and you know him as an artist, you should be able to consider him up there when it comes to being lyrically there and present in his songs. Like, you cannot tell me otherwise. And just the way he delivers it too, like melodically and like just rap wise, he's there.
Try to bring me down. I had 99 pounds like Jay-Z, but you're making it 100 now. I was just sitting in the back of the bus. Now I pull up in a demon.
Yeah. I had 99 problems like Jay-Z, and you're making it 100. Meaning like your opinion, your negativity isn't even helping. All the rest of the issues that I had weren't an issue. You're the one who's being an issue right now. Like, you're doing too much to a point where this one singular issue that you're trying to, you know, make it seem like a bigger issue, you're the issue. Wow.
Telling you that to show you how crazy your life could change if you believe it. I know it gets hard to maintain sometimes. I see it.
Yeah, bro. There's just something about gospel choir or just choirs in general being involved in like a rap song and shit like that. It just hits to the heart, bro. Like it just hit. You know, the way like it's so composed and like the voices sing over each other in such like different, you know, pitch and everything is like crazy. And it just mushes together to a point where it's like, damn, you know?
Gotta keep your head above the water, stay calm and keep dreaming. And no matter what they say, hey, gotta keep your head up.
Bruh, jeez, bro. nastyc cooked with this song, okay? This dude cooked with this song. Like the way he composed it and just the compliment from like the whole choir around him in terms of like those vocals just rising. Amazing, man. You just have to appreciate it.
No matter what they say, hey, keep your head up.
Yeah.
No matter what they say, gotta keep your head up.
What?
No matter what
Yeah.
they say.
Nah, bro, this shit is lit, bro. Like, that's what I mean. Like, the way they compliment him on top of, like, him already vocalizing, you know, some of the lyrics is like, damn, bro. It just hit you. It's like, you know? It's fucking dope, man. Like, there's just something about that kind of, like, mixture of those two genres that is, like, you never knew you needed, but you heard it and now you needed it. So it's like, this shit is dope. Yeah. Nah, bro. I'm looking at this scene here where like they surrounded him and like he's just this above a little bit, all of them like height wise, and just the way like he's just standing there. And I don't know, man. There's just something about this shot that is powerful, but I just cannot depict it and like actually explain it. But like I keep looking at it and just the way he's just gazing over them is like, wow, what is this shot supposed to symbolize? You know what I mean? That's the type of vibe that I'm getting from it because I know it does symbolize something. And I mean, like having to get a gospel choir group to be part of your song, it has to be a meaningful song. And it was meaningful. He's talking about his life, how, difficulties and like all the hardship he has faced, he has to still thrive through them and like keep his head up. In turn, we get the title of the music song. So for him to get this group to like be able to cooperate with this, you had to come up with like some, meaningful shit. Not saying like nastyc hasn't done anything meaningful or like always have done meaningful song. It's just like this had to be more positive than anything else, Wow. Dope as hell. This is dope, bro. Music wise, 10 out of 10. Okay. Video, out of this world, man. There's nothing you can say about it, man. Hey, man, I hope you guys did enjoy the reaction. If you all did, I'll love it if you hit that subscribe button, like the video, and let me know in the comment. What has this guy been up to? Is he about to drop a new album? Last time I heard anything from him, he was in that space of mind. So you guys let me know, and if you guys have anything that you guys want me to check out from him that I haven't checked out, let me know as well, and I'll be more than happy to do so. Other than that, I appreciate you all for tuning in. I'm gonna see you all next time.